Hello y'all, in this video we are going to take a look at all the leaders the country of Yugoslavia has to offer in Hearts of Iron 4. I will tell you their ideology, how to get them, and who they were in real life. First we have Milan Grol, who represents the ideology of democracy. The best way to get him is to maybe puppet Yugoslavia as a democratic country and then play as the nation that way. Grol historically was a member of the liberal Yugoslav Democratic Party and also was for a short time the deputy prime minister of the provisional government of the Democratic Federal Yugoslavia. Leader number 2 is Milan Stojinovic, who is categorized in HOI4 as a fascist. There seems to be no way you can get him in the focus tree, so perhaps you could annex Yugoslavia as a fascist country and then release it to get him to show up. Stojinovic in our timeline was the prime minister of Yugoslavia from mid-1935 to early 1939. He was affiliated with the People's Radical Party and the Yugoslav Radical Union. We're moving into the realm of royalty now with Prince Paul, who leads Yugoslavia when you initially start the game. He starts off non-aligned, but can go fascist with the focus, sign the tripartite pact, and can become Paul I by making sure that the country doesn't have the national spirit, King Peter, and by doing the coronation focus. Paul historically was the Prince Regent of King Peter II from 1934 to 1941. His government signed the Axis Tripartite Pact, and as a result, he was overthrown in a British-backed coup. Next, we have Peter II, who for some reason has a child portrait and an adult portrait. I believe he becomes the leader of both the democratic and non-aligned factions in Yugoslavia when he comes to power with the focus in the Regency. Peter II in our world was the last king of Yugoslavia. His reign lasted from 1934 to 1945, although, as stated earlier, for a good amount of time, Paul I was his regent. Beyond that, Peter was formally deposed. At the same time, Yugoslavia was declared a republic after World War II. Finally, we reach the last person who can lead Yugoslavia with Josip Broz Tito, who is a communist. To get him, due to focus, abolish the monarchy. Tito historically was a communist revolutionary and the leader of the extremely effective Yugoslav partisans who fought against the Germans and their allies in the Balkans in World War II. After this great conflict, he became the leader for all of Yugoslavia, and his time in power would last until his death in 1980. This has been every leader for Yugoslavia in Hearts of Iron 4. Who would you pick to lead the country? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later.